KYLAH is one of the 6 girls in the school in the choir, and she's, I think she thinks she's the boss of, well, the music side anyway. She's very into her music. She's strong opinions about other people's taste in music just because she's so into her own. She has an eclectic taste, and I think that comes across in the group.
ORLA is, I think she's kind of like almost the baby of the group, and the kind of younger one, and the more naive one, and doesn't really know as much as the other girls, isn't really as experienced as all the other girls, so she's kind of mothered by quite a lot of them.
CHELL is fiercely loyal to her friends, kind of wants to look after everybody, likes to remind everyone that she's had a lot of tragedy in her family, which is probably why she's so loyal to her friends, because they are her family basically. And she's kind of the dopey one of the group, but in a very lovable way.
MANDA is a girl who is, she's quite insecure about her position in the group a little bit, and her favourite person in the world is her sister, who she really looks up to, and she always wants to emulate her sister, which let's just say later on in the play that kind of gets taken apart a little bit.
It's KLARKE, stuck up, sugar wouldn't melt in her mouth, goody two-shoes off to university, on the surface, still waters run deep.
Quite brash, quite aggressive, doesn't really care what people think, really protective of her friends. Yeah, she likes to party. Really likes to party.
You coming? And then for some reason I said, no, I think I'll just go have a dander.
What, by yourself?
Aye, I'll catch you up at the pillbox.
And off she went, on her own?
It's us telling the story of a day that absolutely changed our lives.
Most mental, best day that they've ever had all together, which is the day that they all went to compete in the choir competition.
They're on their way to competition, but they're not on their way to Edinburgh for the competition. They're on their way to Edinburgh to get to the capital and just have a great day.
It is totally mental. The book's mental. Alan Warner's written this fantastically book, which Lee has managed to like down, and now we're just like bang it on stage with Imogen and Vicky and Martin and everyone. So it has got that level of crazy, but there's such a like honest, beautiful heart to it as well.
It's not good girls gone bad. It's not like we just go mental and stuff. The reason why we do it is because of the kind of people we are.
We've all got our problems, we've all got our issues that we are trying to resolve on this day. And that's what's so great about this piece, because it could just be seen as 6 girls who decide, oh, I'm just going to go mental today. But actually, it's about how that decision to do that impacts on them all.
Essentially, it's like a gig with a mix of our choir music, but also the stuff that KYLAH and we have decided that we want to put in that kind of shows you a little bit more about the fun element of the day that we had, not just the choir music that was sang, but songs that mean something to us about the moments that we had that were that little bit more crazy.
Big sings, so we completely go from doing, you know, school choir, close harmony, 6-part harmony, really difficult a cappella singing.
It's so weird doing like classical choir songs, and then the next song we're doing is like, yeah.
And then we've got a band on stage, so we rock out and we sing all these yellow songs.
I think that's what's beautiful about the show, is that the show itself and the writing and what the girls do is so crazy and unimaginable that when they open their mouths, it's just this beautiful sound that comes out. And it's the hymns that they sing, the classical music that you would never expect them to sing or sound like that. But then you do have your pop music as well, which they absolutely smash and have a great time doing, which the audience will hopefully enjoy as well.
They feel like they're being brought into our story that we're telling them, and that I feel really connected to all 6 girls individually and as a group, because I think that's really important in this, that we are all individual girls, but how well we come together to tell the story of what happened on this day.
Like the idea of, you know, you're being shocked and you're oohing and eyeing and maybe disapproving a little bit, but then in the middle of that there's just a little light right up the centre of your soul that goes, oh, okay, that's why we're doing life like this, for those moments.
Lift thine eyes, oh, lift thine eyes to the mountains, whence cometh, whence cometh, whence cometh help, whence cometh, whence cometh, whence cometh.